The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard.
It's time for Rockmart High School girls softball here on WZOT. Brought to you by Steve Kenny, Edward Jones Investments, member SPIC, Dean Presley Florida, Fast Track Car Wash, Michael Tenney, Main Street Realty, Brad Graham, and Taylor Transport.
All right, we're back at the Rock, getting ready to start this game here, and the girls, like I said, they are pumped up, guys.
Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, they're wearing the normal white. Talk about what they're wearing there, Chris.
Well, they're in our home whites, what's become our home uniforms this year. So white with the black and the gold trim. East Lawrence is coming in wearing pretty much solid black with black, white, and yellow numbers on their jerseys. So.
Yeah, so we just threw the ball down. So we're fixing to have the first pitch here. Jeff is getting the Facebook Live going, and
he's trying to get a charger hooked up here, so we'll start without him.
All right, so the first batter is who?
Young. Laura Young.
Laura Young.
Sure Jeff's got some stats on her somewhere there.
Oh, he's got so many stats. I mean, and if you didn't get them, he'll make them up. So
we'll see
all right.
what the game plan is for East Lawrence as the third base coach finally makes her way down to the bottom.
Swung at a high pitch. There's a rise ball. Strike one.
That's a good start.
That's a great start right there.
Good pitch.
Gets set. Here comes the second pitch. Swung on a miss. Both swinging two.
Yes, sir. 2 swinging strikes. All right, Jeff's back with us now.
Kind of,
sort of.
For a minute. He's got to get settled in here. It's like a jockey. Strike 3 on a rise ball. 3 pitches. 1 out. First K of the night.
Perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clayburt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square.
There you go. And now it's J.C. Harvey, the left fielder. Laura Young was hitting .389 on the year, 23 runs, 14 stolen bases.
Yeah, this girl just swung on the first pitch strike.
That's
missed it, so that's 4 pitches.
4 strikes.
That's awesome. Great a bunt. Bunts. Comes up third base, has got it. Throws it out in plenty of time.
Hey, nice job by McNabb right there taking charge and coming across the field. That's what she's supposed to do right there.
Well, you had the catcher there, you had the pitcher there, and she just took charge like you said. Great job.
Had 2 outs very quickly here for Register. She's thrown 5 pitches, and like I said, all 5 strikes. That's kind of efficiency we like.
We know when she starts out like that, things are usually turn out good.
Kristen Hubbard steps in the 3-0. There's the first called strike of the game.
Beautiful pitch.
Just ask the Braves about walking that first batter.
Yeah, no doubt.
What can happen?
Leads to 10 runs.
Ooh.
So Kristen Hubbard's hitting .380 with 16 RBIs. She leads the team there as they come in hitting.
There's a high foul over our third base dugout.
So, but East Lawrence comes in hitting .264 as a team. With 2 home runs, 159 runs scored, 70 stolen bases.
264, you said?
264 as a team. And there's a curveball called. Strike 3, knee-high outside corner, and 2 strikeouts in the inning for Register, and 3 up, 3 down, a great way to start.
The perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at Clayburt's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands. 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square.
We'll be right back after this.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome. Hey friends, Jeff Bailey here with Dave's Pre-Owned Super Center in Rockmart. Make sure the next time you're in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, you take the short drive over to little old Rockmart and find out what the buzz is all about. You'll be glad you did, and so will your wallet. So come on by and meet our friendly staff, and we'll have you busting bugs in no time. So what are you waiting for? Just give us a call at 770-684-7400 or check us out at daysrockmart.com. And remember, like we always say, today is the day.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at Rockmart High School. Sorry about that little delay from myself there earlier.
You almost missed that inning.
Yeah, I did. I got sat down with 2 strikes.
It was
there.
that quick, but I mean, how can you can't start any perfect than that? That's great, other than 3 strikeouts, but
No balls.
all
Just
strikes.
all strikes.
So, all right, Alexis team steps in as Alexis is hitting 592 on the year.
Holy moly.
So 57 runs, 40 stolen bases, and she is 58 for 98 on the year.
Yeah,
So-
the crowd's still coming in here, so it's early. Good crowd here, though.
And Alexis squares the bunt and misses it as she tried to put one right down the third baseline. And, guys, the first thing I see when I look out there is that pitcher has no mask, neither does any of the infielders.
You're correct. And I don't like to see that.
So Deasia Lother is the pitcher as she comes in with a 4.62 ERA on the year in 22 games, and Alexis fouls that one off as she tried to bunt again.
Well, we got to have her on, guys. I mean, we get any way we can.
Yeah, she knows that. She just doesn't need to let the pressure get to her. She just needs to relax and do what she's been doing all year.
All right, 0-2 pitch to teams, and she fouls that one off as Deasia Lother is, like I said, it's the picture. She's thrown 100 innings. She's given up 127 hits, 121 strikeouts, 36 walks. And she's given up 99 runs in those 100 innings. So
I laughed because Coach Luke just said slow. Yeah, just like Chris just said.
Yeah, easy to get caught up in the moment right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's round 2 playoffs, a lot on the line right here, and these girls are hungry, to get back to Columbus, and we know it.
Oh, yeah, they missed out last year. They got put out in this round right here, this second round, to Banks County, who ended up being the eventual state runner-up to Social Circle.
And have already advanced this year.
Yeah, and
their pitcher's already pitched almost as many pitches as our girl.
Yeah.
All right, we got a
First
argument.
batter.
I don't know what's going on between the pitcher and the dugout. She's not happy with the call.
All right, another 0-2 pitch to teams. And there it is, another foul ball right into the fence of the Lady Jackets dugout.
You hear the girls with a little woo there. That's because it kind of just missed Emma Evans over there standing in the batter's circle.
Yeah, she can go
Now
back there.
she's going back. She's getting behind the fence. The pitcher's got a very slow, deliberate delivery, very slow windup.
Yeah, a little bit deceiving, and then the ball kind of gets on you a little bit quickly. There's a changeup that team swung right under, and a good changeup by Lother gets her swinging for the first out.
That was actually a very good pitch right there.
Yeah, that was a nasty changeup.
Yeah, we hadn't seen one of those yet and caught her.
Yeah.
Now Emma Evans comes up, 494 on the year, 14 stolen bases, 45 RBIs, 42 runs scored, and her and Kenzie Jones are tied for the team lead in RBIs.
So she went outside changeup.
That's right. There's a ball that must have been low. So it looked like pretty good right down the middle, knee high.
The catcher just turned around and said it was that low, and he shook his head.
There you go. So Emma's got those high knees,
Yeah, high stepping.
So 1 ball, no strikes to Evans as she squares the bunt and bunts it right straight back into the netting. So, and Coach Luke talked last week about the key for their offense is for Alexis and Emma to be able to bunt and get on base.
Yeah, we've got to have our leadoff people on base, but that's okay. We'll get through it right now.
Yeah, it sometimes takes us one time through the lineup. So
that pitch is high as tried a rise ball in there, and
it's not that she's throwing that hard, but it's like Chris said, it's that delayed reaction pitch.
Yeah, she's got a very different windup.
And her pitch is low in the dirt.
Slow, and then all of a sudden the ball's on top of it. So,
yeah, she's probably 55, 56 miles an hour.
Yeah,
55. Yeah, she's not bad, and she, we already saw the changeup there. So
yeah, she must be spinning it too, looking at these bunts, because
that pitch outside
hadn't been able to get a good barrel on the bunt.
Yeah, that pitch is outside. Ball 4 to Emma Evans.
Don't be stuck walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mike and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067.
All right, now Kenzie Jones steps in at 442, 45 RBIs, 31 runs, 9 stolen bases. And like I said, her and Emma tied for the team lead with RBIs, and Emma may be off and running here.
Let me ask you, is it harder to steal on somebody that's deliberately slow?
Emma is off and running. The pitch was low, and Emma steals it easily. Well, you got to get your timing.
Yeah, you can't. The timing.
You got to wait till
you got to wait for the ball.
And that's where it's hard sometimes.
That's where it's hard to pick up. Yeah.
Well, but if you saw the way Emma left, as she kind of swung her hands up with her,
correct.
And then as she's coming down, now she's leaving the bag. The bag helps. There's a line drive right back up the middle. Evans rounds third. She's going to score easily, and the Lady Jackets on the board here in the bottom of the first inning.
Hey, nice, great hit right there.
That's a nice swing right up the middle, and a couple bounces, and it was in the outfield, Chris.
Yeah, she did exactly what she needed to do right there. Come out there and attack that first pitch, drove it right back up the middle hard. So good start right there for Kenzie Jones.
Now Caroline Conring steps in, 372 average, 32 RBIs, and Chris, she is our
batting cleanup, Caroline Conring. Go to Precious Paws and have your four-legged friends cleaned up by Kelly Taylor and their staff. Precious Paws, 221 South Marble Street, 770-684-2248. Kenzie Jones has gone on the pitch and no throw. She slides in head first, safe at second.
Yeah, that pitch was outside to Caroline. 1 ball, no strikes.
I think you're going to see a lot of stealing today.
That seems to be his strategy. That's
well, it's he's gonna test that catcher starting out in the first inning. There's a hard hit line drive up the middle. Jones rounding third, and the throw's coming to the plate, and it's going to be late. And on that throw, Conring on her way to second. Good heads up running by Caroline to get into second. And the Lady Jackets lead 2-0.
She was looking straight up in the air, saw the ball go up over her head, so she took off. That's smart base running. That's well coached.
And again, good hitter right there in the number 4 hole. She gets up there, she attacks the first pitch, and another drive just the other side of the field this time, but right back up the middle. So another hard hit ball as Maddie Owens comes in to run for our catcher.
Yeah, it's going to be our courtesy runner, Maddie, the freshman coming in. And today a little bit different lineup as it's kind of what I thought he would do. As Emily Register is pitching, she's the flex player. Gracie Arnold is the designated player. She's going to be doing the hitting. And I kind of thought that's what he would do for this game with the 19 runs the Lady Jackets put up in Game 2 last week.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit this morning. And, you just got to do what you think's going to get you there. And he's got a good group of girls. And he can put a lineup any way he wants right now.
It's hard to mess up this lineup because you can basically structure it any way you want. You can flop it around from bottom to top, top to bottom, middle to end, and it's going to produce.
Now Carly Graham steps in. She's in the 5 hole. Maddie Owens at second. That first pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Carly's up her average to 351 on the year as she started out a little bit slow coming off the injury, but she's really taken off now. There's a pitch high above the letters. Ball 2, and Lady Jackets really patient as they're only hitting strikes right now, and not sure what the
left early.
Well,
for
the base umpire, that's his call, and the position he's in just off the shortstop. She's going to coach Danielle Lothar is the coach for East Lawrence. She's going to go talk to him and ask him about it. For the home plate umpire, it's hard for him to watch the ball and the runner and all that, even though he really has the best angle.
Right, he has the best angle right there, but you're right, there's a lot to watch there.
Well, I've also heard this is kind of part of their routine game plan here. So
Well,
they kind of like to try to get in the heads of the opponent. So we'll see how that works.
Well, we said the pitchers are very slow getting
yeah.
releasing, so you're going to have to wait some time.
Yeah, you really got to get your timing down and do that. But Lady Jackets already up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-0 count to Graham, and that pitch is high. 3-0 now to Carly.
Well, the good thing that the coach did for us is she gave us a warning. So now we can.
Yeah,
if we were leaving early, we're not going to now.
That's right.
So, of course, with these headsets on, we don't know what they're yelling over there. 3-0 pitch. That's going to be a called strike. Knee high, probably outer third. It's a good pitcher's pitch on a 3-0. Nothing really Carly could do.
No, she didn't want to try to do anything with that.
All right, 3-1 now. 1 out. And the pitch fouled off. Carly a little bit late on that as they hit the net, went into the first base dugout, and it's now 3 balls, 2 strikes to Graham.
Good comeback by the pitcher right now, but now Carly's going to get in there and just base hit it. Here we go, girl. Come on.
Well, and now she's seen her, and, I'm not sure how much control she has with that changeup, but if they really like it, you could see a changeup here. And it's not. It's a fastball up and away, ball 4.
Don't be stuck walking around because your tires are worn. Go see Mac and let him put you on some new treads. McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Avenue, 770-684-5067.
And that's our second walk of the day. And now Macy McNabb steps in as Macy's hitting .321 and has really been playing a really good third base as you saw her cut off that bunt and throw that. There's a hard hit, one hopper right back to the pitcher. She puts her glove down and stops it and throws Macy out at first, but she really hit that ball hard. Now we got runners second and third with 2 outs.
Pure reaction by the pitcher, which was good, and she knocked the ball down like you said and made the play.
Yeah, like Jeff said, I hate to see, especially my pitcher and my third base, not wearing a mask out there. As we saw what happened, last week to the pitcher that, kind of took one off the chest there.
Now Megan Johnson steps in as she takes that ball high just above the letters, ball 1.
This is the young lady that I want to see. I want to see that last game carry over to here. I'm not talking about a home run or grand slam.
Oh, she's coming off
hard as she's hitting.
Yeah,
just
coming
hitting
off
the ball
a
hard.
huge high from the previous game. I mean, she really hit the ball hard last week.
That pitch was down and in, and she swung right over the top of that one, and it evens the count at 1. And Megan comes in hitting .391, and as you said, had that grand slam in the game last week. And there's a fly ball to right, and the right fielder, the wind almost took it away from her, and that was a snow cone, but that's the 3rd out, but not before the Lady Jackets put 2 on the board here in the bottom of the 1st, and we'll be right back after this.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets. Century Bank of Georgia. Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. Hashtag drooling. You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, we're back at the Rock. What a good inning starting off 2-0, going to the top of the second inning. The pitcher's coming up now. But, that's definitely how we wanted to get started. We left 2 on base, but we scored 2. So let's see how well we do. She threw all strikes last inning.
Still has not thrown a ball.
Starts another strike on the inside corner. Beautiful.
Maybe we should just stop talking about it.
No, hey, it's awesome. This is a wonderful thing.
They said Lowther's the batter, the pitcher.
Yeah, there's a 2 hopper to Kenzie Jones. throws across to Carly, and that's the first out here in the top of the second.
That was a rise ball or changeup that went high, and she just waited on it and drilled it to second, or shortstop, but plenty of time. So 1 out.
All right.
And now batting is
Jeff is trying to get the Facebook going, folks.
Yep.
So don't give up on us yet.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Number 7, the catcher.
rise ball for a ball 1.
I'm sorry, I don't write down first names there.
This
it's all
is
good.
Caitlin Cheek.
Caitlin Cheek.
All right. Now, that has been made public, so we'll see. That next pitch is low and in, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So as soon as y'all say she's thrown all strikes, now she's got 2 balls.
She threw some more strikes after that. She's got to throw a ball here or there every once in a while.
Keep them off.
Good
right?
pitches, though, yes.
Now, that was a good pitch.
That was a beautiful pitch, but it was inside. It was inside, but it was a beautiful pitch.
And that's the first time we've really tested that inside that they hadn't swung. So we know we need to get back outside because he's giving us that.
Right.
That pitch.
Oh, my
That was
goodness.
in the same spot.
No idea where that is.
Well,
that's right on the inside corner, and he called it a ball. So.
It's what he's been calling, though, so we got to go with that. We can't throw it there. You got to get it over just a little bit more. And at least he's consistent, guys. I mean, you got to have that pitch, but he's not going to call it.
Yeah, that pitch was on a string for both of them. I mean,
Yeah.
they both followed the same path
Yeah.
and crossed the plate, and he called him a ball. So
Yeah.
it's a ball.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
When you umpire, that's how it happens, too,
Yeah, I mean, it's
All right,
you know,
Chris, I think we got it public
once
now.
it's the ball, it's the ball. As long as it
That's
stays
right.
that way,
Yeah,
then we'll be good.
Exactly.
All right, we got a courtesy runner in there, and that is number 17, Hollingsworth, as that next pitch is fouled off by the shortstop, Haley Knowles.
Let's say that was going to be a delayed steal, but you don't want to delay steal on the
No.
girl here. You're gone.
No. So Hollingsworth does have, she has, I wrote that down. She's got 11 stolen bases on the year.
Here comes the pitch.
As a rise ball, she swung right up under it, and it's 0-2 now to Knowles.
Beautiful pitch right there. It made me want to swing at it until the very end. It rose right over the bat. Nice job.
All right, 1 out, runner at first. We're in the top of the second inning, and there's another rise ball. She laid off of that one. Good take that time by Knowles.
You know, just looking at the base runner there, she's not very aggressive. She's bouncing off one step, and that's it. I mean, she's not really pushing the lead over there.
There's a rise ball, swung on and missed, and that's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Emily Register.
The perfect pitch selection is just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Playbird's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands, $10.75, and Nathan Dean bypass in the Triangle Square. It'll bring us to 2 outs.
In the top of the second.
All right, now the center fielder, Deasia Thomas, steps in. She takes ball 1 low and inside. Try and get settled back in again.
You'll just have to move again, Jeff.
I know. Well, Kylie will be bringing my pants here in a minute. It's a little bit chilly here in the shade.
Stream is
Let's not-
flashing poor connection.
Yeah, it does that. There's a bunt. Conring steps on, gets it, throws it to Anna Lewis, and that's the 3rd out of the inning, as that ball just didn't get far enough out in front of the plate, but you're bunting with 2 outs.
Yeah. And here's the thing. She got up right away. Otherwise, she'd been safe. Nice job.
Caroline bounced out there, got her shoulders turned, and made a perfect throw going down the line behind the runner.
So going to the bottom of the second, Lady Jackets lead 2-0.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. My dad is a 1971 graduate of Rockmart High School, and I'm a 2005 graduate of Rockmart High School. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart carries a wide variety of quality vehicles with the inventory updated on a regular basis to provide you with the best selection. Let Lewis Motor Company put you in a vehicle with their guaranteed credit approval. Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
How's Coach Luke on the air? It's amazing.
Yeah.
How that works.
Yep. We've got a wireless mic over there with him.
Might not have that thing turned off.
Well, we do.
They could have never mic'd me up when I was a coach.
Yeah, me neither. All right, Gracie Arnold steps in. She's the designated player as the freshman comes in hitting .373 and has really turned it on here lately, and that's why Coach Luke's putting her in to hit.
Well, she's earned the spot. I mean, she's done great.
So she takes that first pitch low and inside, and now the Lady Jackets just have to be patient, hit strikes like they've been doing, but it looks like Lothar throws, will throw a lot of pitches as she swings, and a little bit late on that one, hits off the netting above the first base dugout.
Yeah, just a tad behind that one, but, her first time through, like we were talking, we like to get through the lineup one good time, and then we tend to get better as we go along.
Well, you see the girls communicate with each other, too.
They do.
As they go up there, tell them what they're doing.
There's a rise ball missed high, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Arnold.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing about, these girls. They communicate well, and they take care of each other.
2-1 pitch on the way. That's a line drive over second into right field, and Gracie Arnold with a leadoff single, and now Anna Lewis steps in.
She threw that ball on the outside of the plate, and she took it she went that way with it, like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I expect we might see a attempted bunt here. And, we hadn't really forced them to play one yet because we hadn't been able to get one down. So we'll see what Anna does right here.
All right, Anna Lewis, left-handed hitter. Third baseman, not as far in as I would think. She does Arnold off with a pitch, and she steals that base easily as Anna took ball 1 high.
She needs to get that ball back. She keeps stealing it.
That's already the third stolen base for the Lady Jackets.
Yeah, I think at this point he's going to make them throw us out twice before he stops running.
I agree.
Yeah, during the break, Robert was talking something about ice cream. It's almost too chilly for ice cream.
No, it's never too chilly for ice cream.
And that pitch misses low and away, ball 2.
Yeah, I bought this pullover like months ago, and this is the first day I've been able to wear it.
Yeah. Well, I put on my shorts, and I've got the pullover, everything that I've been wearing all year long, but I think I brought some pants, and I'm going to have to go out in between games. Probably have to put those
upper
on.
40s tonight, is that right?
Yeah, something like that. All right, 2-0 pitch. That pitch is low, ball 3 to Anna Lewis. The board's got 2-1. I don't know if I thought he called that, and it is 2-1.
I tell you what, we really need Coach Luke needs to talk to all those girls because she's pretty close to leaving early again because of this pitcher, how slow she's releasing it.
Well, and they're even starting behind the bag, so they really have to get their timing down.
That's better.
There's a fly ball down the left field line. It's just going to be foul.
She hustled over there, but just couldn't get to it. It was right next to the fence.
So now 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lewis as Anna came in hitting .443 on the year and, plays a really good second base. And down here in that 9 hole, she's on base a lot for the top of the order. And she's driving in a lot of runs as well down there. Now 2-2 pitch to Anna. And that's a changeup, and she fouls off down the third base line. Good job by Anna.
She went to swing and stopped and then swung through.
Well, I think she had the thought she was just trying to poke it over to third base instead, but the ball just kept tailing away before it got to the plate, and she couldn't actually push it where she was trying to get the ball to fall.
Well, I'm glad there's 3 of us here tonight because if we do get cold, you have to move in a little bit because I didn't bring a jacket.
We'll take care of it.
Have to cuddle.
Another 2-2 pitch. And a rise ball fouled hard off the fence.
Randy Jones took off. He wasn't even going to try to catch it. That ball was hit hard. I'm telling you, with this cooler air, thinner air, the ball will travel tonight. I promise you. Once somebody gets a hold of it, that building's not safe out there.
Well, that's good. We can replace the side.
Oh, good. It's got plenty of dings in it.
All right, another 2-2 pitch. And look, she took a little bit off of that one. Looked like, and Anna just swung right through it, and a swing and a miss for the first out, back to the top of the order to Alexis Steams.
Well, I tell you, I hope that outfield fence out there to the right of center field, my right of center field, I hope it's good because there's a lot of people propped up on it right there.
Sure is.
Yeah, looks like you got part of the baseball team out there.
I think it is the baseball team.
team squares the bunt and just foul down the third base line.
I mean, the way that third baseman is charging, I mean, teams could walk the first. I mean, she's not coming after the ball.
And the pitcher can't get down there either. So
no. Man, if we can just get these bunts fair, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's and like I said, next week we're fortunate enough to win this series. You get to Columbus, these have to get put down.
Yeah,
you absolutely have to get these down. Right. And then with the speed that Alexis and Emma have, it's all that. There's one hopper to third, and she just throws Alexis out by a step, and Gracie Arnold advances to third on that play, but there's now 2 outs.
Well, the girl just snagged it real quick. It's so hard hit. That's why you talked about it. You got to get those bunts down, or she would have been on no problem at all.
Yeah, and just a little bit over, and that ball's in the hole. So, unfortunately, she hit it straight to the third baseman, who only had to put her glove to the ground and step and throw.
So now Emma Evans steps in as she walked to the first time up and got a runner at third. Big to get this run. There's a ground ball to short. She stays down and just throws Emma out by half a step. So we're unable to score that run, but Lady Jackets have a 2-0 lead at the end of 2. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
What kind of cake will they serve at your retirement party? Chocolate? Red velvet? Well, go ahead and call the bakery, because whether you plan to retire in 15 years or 50, a State Farm agent can help you take charge of your retirement and help make it seem like, well,
a piece of cake.
Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart. Call 770-684-3500. Email him at sherman@shermanross.net. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Neither State Farm nor its agents provide tax, legal, or investment advice. Consult your own advisor regarding your particular circumstances.
A-Plus Storage Solutions is your local Weaver's Portable Building and R&B Metal Structures dealer in Rockmart. We also sell dog kennels and a variety of trailers, including dump trailers. Get your portable building faster at A-Plus Storage Solutions. We are located just a half mile south of Rockmart High School on Highway 113. Stop by and see Jim or give us a call at 678-883-2006.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, back to Rockmart High School, top of the third inning. As 8-9-1 due up for the Lady Falcons of East Lawrence. This is right fielder Zakira Wright.
Did you get that right?
I did. Zakira.
Right.
And Drew got it right, too.
That's right.
Looking at the umpire crew, not a familiar crew to us, but they look very seasoned and, looks like they've done a game or two.
Seasoned is a good word for it.
There's a first pitch foul. Carly gets it.
Well, no disrespect meant, but, they look very professional.
Yeah, they are.
They've been in their spot so far, the best I can tell.
Well, and they're consistent. That's the thing.
0-1 pitch. Caroline moves out. There's a rise ball, swing and a miss by Wright, and it's 0-2 now.
She throws another one right there. She'll swing at it. It's a good pitch.
Yeah, you'll either see a rise ball here, or as she's getting way up on the plate, and they're going rise ball and just foul. Just barely got a piece of it, and Caroline couldn't hold on to it.
I almost thought I heard she did, but I think it might have been he just said something to the bat.
He said, about getting too close to the plate.
I thought it
was that was the ball.
So, man, I'm telling you, I heard a double hit.
There's a rise ball blown right by Wright, and that's another strikeout for Register.
Perfect pitch selection, just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Playbirds Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands, 1075 and Nathan Dean Highway in the Triangle Square.
Tevin Clark he texted me and said, ice cream, really? I mean, ice cream's good anytime, man. You can always
it is.
You can put a jacket on.
Without a doubt. If you go to the right creamery, it's really good.
It is really good.
So there's a pop-up first pitch. Kenzie Jones camps out under it, and that's the second out of the inning as the third baseman, Alexis Francis, pops up. And now back to the top of the order.
Yeah, Kenzie just kind of almost did a stagger step there, but didn't realize she didn't have to go anywhere. That ball just came straight to her. So.
Now back to the top of the order, Laura Young, who struck out her first time up.
They're going to get another chance to see if they can hit now.
Yeah, now that front line close to the plate's gone, they're trying to get as close up to the plate as they can. And looked like a drop ball on the outer third of the plate. And Young swung right over the top of it.
I mean, they can crowd the plate if they want. I mean, we're not getting that inside pitch anyway, so, we're going to go away regardless.
All right, going away. Here's a curveball. Pops straight up high on the infield.
Talk.
And Anna Lewis calls for it on the second base side of second. And that's the third out. Going to the bottom of 3. Lady Jackets still lead 2-0.
Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. We know what matters to you because we're a family. We understand how important your time is. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. Hashtag drooling. You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
Nothing I know of.
All right, back of the rock and going to the bottom of the third.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've got.
Sorry about that. We're back. And Jones, Conring, and Graham.
Take a hot dog.
That's right. Yep. Jones, Conring, and Graham.
Where were they at when it was 100 degrees?
No kidding.
Just kidding. We appreciate it. Robert got my water, but I
already had one.
I had me a I don't know what I've got, but I've got something.
Yeah, you got something in that cup up there.
You're awful happy. That's all.
Green tea.
You're awful happy.
I just lost, and I have green tea.
That's why you're not cold.
That's right. All right, Jones steps in, and she had an RBI single her first time up, and she checks her swing and fouls it off down the first base line.
Yeah, she had a good hit, first time up. Good hard hit up and down. That's what Coach is telling her right now. Hey, just drive the ball right back where it came from.
There you go.
Steps back in, ready to go. Here comes the pitch.
0-1 pitch, rise ball up and away, ball 1.
She says, I'm not swinging at that.
No, that's definitely not her.
There's a pitch, belt high down the middle, and Kinsey just a little bit late on, and it hits off the netting down the first baseline, and she's behind 1-2 now.
Somebody must have dyed their hair black getting ready for Halloween.
Yep.
You got that witch look going on. That's all I'm saying, Wiggly.
Changeup hit hard, line drive into center field as it ricochets off both knees, but she keeps it in front. And a leadoff single by Kinsey Jones, and we did that last inning and left her stranded on base.
Yeah, I was just looking over there. I get aggravated when a first baseman is standing on first base when ball's hitting the outfield.
Yeah, there's no play there.
No play, and Kinsey kind of didn't really get to make her turn. Not that she was going, but could have drew a throw right there. Right there.
As Caroline squares to bunt, Jones off and running, and that's her second stolen base of the day, and I think the 4th overall for the Lady Jackets, as that was a called strike.
She was definitely not going to bunt there. She just wanted to get the runner across.
Caroline's batting
Good job
cleanup. So go to Precious Paws and have your four-legged friends cleaned up by Kelly Taylor and her staff. Precious Paws, 221 South Marble Street, 770-684-2248. Sorry about that, Robert.
No, you're good, man.
That pitch is low in the dirt, and that's a wild pitch, allowing Kinsey to move up to third, as Caroline had a RBI single her last time up as well.
Kinsey said, I want to get home. So she gets over to third as fast as she can.
Yeah, runner at third, nobody out now.
Caroline with a very solid hit last time. Let's see if she can duplicate that.
And she hits a ground ball just off the glove of third. Shortstop grabs it and throws her out, but that's an RBI for Caroline, and the Jackets now lead 3-0.
Well, it wasn't great, but it got the job done right there. She did what she was supposed to do. Put the ball in
That's
play.
just your normal 5-6-3 put out there.
You were talking about the umpires a minute ago. That umpire in the outfield, he ran the first. That's perfect. That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
That is awesome. This is a very good crew we got here.
That's what I was alluding to earlier. They're very seasoned. They're where they're supposed to be, and Jeff there's Kylie.
There we go. She finally has been found.
Straight up.
As Carly hits the first pitch, pops it right up, right in front of the plate, and the catcher, Cheek, puts it. She didn't turn her back.
Yeah, that's a hard catch to make.
And so she. Wow.
So that's a hard catch and spinning away from you. So she did a good job closing it up.
Well, I'll tell you what, teenagers these days.
Just trying to get him some warmer clothes here and not having any luck.
Maybe she finally looked at her phone. So Macy steps in now as she grounded out to the pitcher last time. Hit it hard, but grounded out, and that's a called strike. Is that one right down the middle?
Yeah, Lowther just last time was just able just to get her glove down there, mostly a reaction stop.
0-1. And that pitch is up and away, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Macy McNabb. Now we got 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Go ahead. No, really.
No, I was just going to say, one good thing we got going on is we're not chasing that rise ball.
Well, what you got to do is really watch this pitcher because, like we talked about, our slow start, you don't know where it's going, so you got to be patient.
Yeah. But us not chasing, that means, we're up there focused. We're up there getting quality at bats. We're not just up there hacking away. So I'm glad to see us not chasing that high stuff.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes to McNabb. As there's a pitch way outside, ball 2. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on, bottom of the third inning. Lady Jackets have got 1 here in the bottom of the third to up their lead to 3-0. 2-2 pitch. In slow and in, ball 3 now to Macy. Good eye right there laying off that inside pitch. Then we swung at a couple of times and just swung right over the top of it. But Macy laid off, and now she's worked the count full.
Yeah, no reason to swing at it until he calls it.
There's a base hit past the first baseman into right field, and he gets by. It rolls through the fence. Now Macy's rounding second on her way to third, and he's waving her. She's on her way home. The throw coming to the plate, and that's going to be an inside the Parker for Macy McNabb, and it's 4-0.
And the umpire had signaled obstruction there as she rounded first base. So, that's what I was talking about earlier. First baseman doesn't need to be on the bag when there's no play at first. So good job by the umpire again.
Exactly right. You said it. But
even better job by Mason McNabb hitting the ball right there.
That ball, when it got in the outfield, it kind of spun to the right a little bit. The girl misplayed it and just went wide to the fence.
So they think Macy missed third, and she did not. As the field umpire, not only did he have the obstruction on the first baseman, he watched Macy touch every base. And so they appealed that to no avail, and it's now 4-0. 2 in the first, 2 here in the third. Megan Johnson up. That one just out of the reach of the pitcher. Second baseman Hubbard grabs it and throws her out at first for the third out, but not before the Lady Jackets can put 2 more on the board, and we're up 4-0 at the end of 3. We'll be right back.
Are your power bills way too high? Are you staying cold in the winter? Maybe it's time you contact your local insulation dealer, Timmy Montgomery, for insulation inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs from new home construction to general repair. TNT Insulation also specializes in spray foam insulation. Stop by to see them at 562 P Ridge Road in Rockmart or give them a call at 770-684-1887.
Hey friends, Jeff Bailey here with Dave's Pre-Owned Super Center in Rockmart. Make sure the next time you're in the market for a car, truck, or SUV, you take the short drive over to little old Rockmart and find out what the buzz is all about. You'll be glad you did, and so will your wallet. So come on by and meet our friendly staff, and we'll have you busting bugs in no time. So what are you waiting for? Just give us a call at 770-684-7400 or check us out at daysrockmart.com. And remember, like we always say, today is the day.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
Okay, we're back at the Rock. Leading off for them is their number 3 is
Harvey.
Harvey.
Last name, not first.
All right, J.C. Harvey, the left fielder, steps in as she, let's see.
I was going to say Paul.
Yeah, she tried to bunt. And Macy cut in front of Emily and threw her out last time. There's a pitch just above the letters called a ball.
That was sweet. That was a little high for her because she's not tall.
Yeah. Kind of.
Especially when she squats to the hit.
1-0 pitch has pitch up and away, ball 2.
East Lawrence is part of Dublin, Georgia, down there. So Lawrence County, I guess.
Yep, that's it.
It's the east side of the county, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're in East Dublin.
East Dublin.
That pitch is high. Ball 3 as every one of them's been high to Harvey.
I don't think she'll be swinging here, guys.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Just throw it right down the middle, knee high, and throws it low and inside for ball 4.
Okay.
So I don't know what they're yelling about. Well, she was still standing there. She didn't know it was ball 4. So, all right, so a leadoff walk by Register, and now Hubbard, it's Kristen Hubbard, the second baseman. She struck out looking her first time up.
But guys, you got 4-run lead. You just got to pitch and let your fielders do their job.
Yeah, now you see all the batters, or these first 2 batters for.
So now she gets back in. It's ball 1. Fouled off into our dugout. So I have seen Jeff argue with everybody now. Umpires, fans,
teenagers,
kids, and even me. So ball swung, fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4-0 right now. Rockmart leads. We're in the top of the 4th.
Wow, teenagers.
It's parenting. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So apparently 1 ball and
2
strikes. So here we go.
Runner still spinning on first.
Yeah, it's a good thing. There's a swing and a miss at a rise ball up and away, and another strikeout for Register.
Perfect pitch selection, just like picking out the perfect clothing selection at the Clayburgh's Boutique. Rockmart T-shirts and jacket wristbands, 1075 Nathan Dean Highway in Triangle Square.
Chris, I want you to know I've been listening to this the last couple of times. You know, these things make you talk faster, man. It's awesome. Maybe that southern drawl is going to come out a little more.
I tried to get in there before that first pitch.
I hear you. You're doing great, man. It's awesome.
You know, starting out early in the year, I was kind of way behind.
Now, Deasia Lother hit a ground ball to short last time. Hits a ground ball this time. And the Lady Jackets turn a double play to end the 4th inning. And the hard hit ball to Jones, over to Lewis, then to Graham. And that's the 3rd out, as the leadoff walk does not hurt Register and the Lady Jackets.
Nice play right there.
So we'll be back right after this.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment, or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
Hi, we're back at the Rock, and this is the Jeff Sharp Show, and he's sending people on quests.
He is desperately probably trying to get some clothes.
He's trying to get clothes.
Hold on.
Else trying to keep him cold.
It's not people. It's my youngest daughter. And, oh, my word. So, and we talked about this in the truck while she was in there before the
you
game
had a game
started.
plan is what you're telling me.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a game plan fail so far.
4-0. We're in the bottom of the fourth. We're getting ready to hit.
All right, Gracie Arnold steps in. She had a line drive single to right her first time up, and then was stranded on base as that first pitch is low in the dirt. Ball one, and now the Lady Jackets dugout starting to get loud.
Yeah, round 2 here of the state playoffs, which would, basically be known as the Sweet 16. So we're trying to make it that Elite 8 next week down there in Columbus.
That's the goal.
You see Bill Sherfsey has joined us back there. So one of our
Wild Bill here.
So next pitch is up and away, ball 2.
Hey, Bill, we're getting her done.
He's not paying attention.
Yeah. All-Star Motors, the sponsor of the pre- and post-game show. As that pitch is high, ball 3, and just like we had a leadoff walk last time, but it didn't come back to hurt us. Gracie's ahead 3-0 right now.
Yeah, we'll take the walk right here. Good as a hit.
She's quick.
That pitch dealt high right down the middle for a called strike.
Thanks to our sponsors here real quick. We got Lewis Motors, Chick-fil-A,
He's here.
Family Savings Credit Union, A-Plus Storage, TNT Installation.
He's here.
Totally Bronze.
There's a foul ball by Arnold as so
Quickly
three,
even
let's see,
count,
four
even
of
up.
our sponsors are here, I know.
Well, you got Brad out there with Taylor
5.
Transport.
There we go.
Yeah.
So now 3 balls, 2
I think
strikes.
there's even some here we don't even know about.
Probably so. 3-2 pitch to Arnold. And there's one hit right through the 5-6 hole and a leadoff single for Gracie Arnold. And she continues that hard hitting as once again the first baseman right there on the bag. And so they're really having to hit the middle of the bag. They can't hit the inside corner and make their turn.
No. You got somebody behind you. Yeah, and that was – she didn't want to walk anyway. She wanted a nice hit, and that was beautiful.
Oh, yes. Yeah, perfect. I mean, that'll work all day long, too. She's gone.
And not even close. No wire metal hangers. That's all I'm going to say. No metal hangers. So
that first pitch was a ball to Anna, and then Gracie with a stolen base.
Yeah, as a coach, and he's got a lot going on. We got a lot better view, can slow down and watch the game, but if I'm coaching and I see that first baseman standing, I'm going to at least go approach the umpire and say, look, my girls are having the.
Well, here's the other part. He's already called obstruction one time.
Yes.
All right. He should have noticed this at some point in time and go to the coach and say, hey, you need to tell your first baseman to move.
Because it's also a safety issue.
Right, no doubt.
It's not just us having to slow down. I mean, it's a safety because the first time we run over that first baseman, there's, somebody's going to be injured.
Right.
But what you didn't see when you were getting your clothing was when the first baseman got it, she turned back and looked like she was going to fight her.
Yeah. Well, she had the ball and it looked like she was going to throw it at Gracie.
But,
so, all right, Anna has squared the bunt twice and fouled both of them back, so now it's 1-2, and she fouls that one into the netting above the third base dugout.
That one popped somebody on the head. Nothing serious, but I think it might have bounced off Wiggly's head.
And, well, that hard head she gets from her mother, that ain't going to hurt her.
Yeah, and she's got such thick hair, it probably.
That was Jeff Sharp, by the way.
Didn't even feel it.
Yeah, I think she dyed her hair black for Halloween as well. There's a ground ball past the third baseman into left field. Arnold rounds, and she's going to score standing up. And Lewis is on her way to second, but she's got obstruction once again on the first baseman. So Anna's going to be safe at second.
And there's the call we've been looking for. I think Monty knew it. I think Monty said
go.
Well, you saw the delayed dead ball, and so now the coach for East Lawrence, she's got a question about it. But the first baseman is on the inside corner. If there's not a play there, she's got to move.
She can't be on the bag if there's not a play. And that's, I know you out there, you've heard us talking about it here for a couple of innings, but it's kind of a, like I said, it's a safety issue, but it's also, from a standpoint of a runner, I mean, it's interference. It's obstruction.
Well, if their coach would have been watching last time, she would have saw that she was obstructing, and he called it. But she didn't have to because she scored a home run.
Right. And now it's 5-0. For the Lady Jackets, bottom of the fourth inning. And so now the home plate umpire is explaining the rule to the head coach, Danielle Lother for East Lawrence. But the first baseman, she saw, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm standing right on the corner. Well, darling, that's the problem.
Here's the problem, too, is it's probably gone on all year long.
Right.
And no one said anything to them.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they went on. But now you should have went and told the first baseman what's going on, because she still don't know.
And she didn't go.
Well, she did say something to her whenever she went back to the dugout. No idea what. But now nobody out. Runner at second for the Lady Jackets. Top of the order, Alexis Teams is up.
She can still third. There's nobody there.
And there's a ground ball up the middle. The shortstop, as she's never going to throw out Teams, and the first baseman on the bag once again. And now we're first and third. Yeah, no doubt.
On purpose.
So an infield single by Alexis, and now we're first and third. Emma Evans is up. And, yeah, I think Rockmart's just going to continue hitting the first baseman until she just finally gets off the bag. And it's not mean.
It's not bad sportsmanship. It's just that bag belongs to the runner.
So that pitch is low and away. Ball one, Team still second.
That one would have been a little bit closer, because the play could have been made at first. She could have thrown it over there, but they didn't. So
if she wouldn't have. I mean, it hit her in the glove, kind of squared out, but I don't think she throws Alexis out anywhere.
No way, not on that one.
Now there's a swing and a miss at one up above the letters by Emma, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
She just wanted that pitch. She just wanted to hit.
Huge cut right there.
Yeah.
She was going for it all right there.
Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner second and third. Nobody out. That pitch low in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher, Caitlin Cheek.
Yeah, she knocked that one down.
If that one gets to the screen, she saved a run right there.
Yeah.
2-1 now to Evans as Lady Jackets lead 5-0, bottom of the 4th inning.
You know, sometimes as a catcher, it's more than just blocking it. It's keeping that thing out front.
There's a high fly ball. It's out of here. Austin Shelton with no hands, and that ball's out of here, and the Lady Jackets lead 8-0.
Austin Shelton's got bricks in his hands.
That's right.
Out there. So there's a home run. Now, that's a long drive. Don't you take a long drive without going to McNabb Tire and Wheel. Make sure your car is in proper alignment, just like the swing of Emma Evans with that 3-run home run. Rockmart leads 8-0.
Listen, Emma, that was her home run swing the first time she swung. Remember, and she missed it.
Yeah.
And
I
wow,
told you that first cut was a huge cut. She just got it.
It was.
Time.
That's why Austin Shelton umpires, because he can't play.
That's why he plays tennis as well.
Yeah. These rackets there.
Did not realize he had bricks for hands.
I know.
Come on.
I mean, you would think someone that plays as much tennis as he does would have kind of softer hands.
That's the problem. He has soft hands.
Oh. It probably hurt him whenever it hit.
Well, he doesn't get it from the family, considering he's my cousin.
Uh-oh.
It must be on his daddy's side.
Oh, we may not. Oh, he's out there looking at his nails. I think he broke a nail. I sent him a text that said stone hands. He gave me a thumbs up there. So
she almost hit that one over the second.
Oh yeah,
back there.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, you saw that. I mean, there's a crowd right there where they were, and you see Darren Johnson out there, and several of them scattered, and Austin tried to catch it, and he did. Austin said that ball was moving. So Emma cranks that one out of here. That's her 3rd home run of the year. RBIs 46, 47, and 48. And now Kenzie Jones steps in.
There's my 8 on the board.
There you go. That first pitch is low and away. Ball one. Huh? That's right. That's what Robert's goal every game is for us to get 8 runs.
Guys, if we get 8 runs, we're not going to be beat very many times at all, if at all.
I'm going to have to agree with you.
Without a doubt, especially with Register in the circle. Or Carly, there's a ground ball past second into right field and a single for Kenzie Jones.
First baseman got off this time.
Don't even go there, Rob.
She got off this time
because there actually was a throw.
I know.
But she was 20 foot
off.
Sorry.
Now Caroline Colring steps in and she hit a line drive to center, grounded out, and has 2 RBIs on the day.
Yep, and she's also our cleanup batter, bagging cleanup. Caroline Connery, go to Precious Falls and have your 4-legged friends cleaned up by Kelly Taylor and her staff. Precious Falls, 221 South Marble Street, 770-684-2248. As Jones goes into second there on her 3rd still of the day, Jeff?
I believe so.
Here's the thing. The catcher's got a good arm, but she cocks it back and holds it. and then throws it. And you're never going to throw these girls out.
And she stands up on top of that, and, you know, she's just never going to
slow release.
Get her slow release.
First pitch to Caroline was low and inside. Second pitch is low off the plate, blocked by Cheek, but not close enough, and Kinsey moves up on a wild pitch.
And you sit there and you think, why are we stealing with 8-0? Guys, this is a state. You get 100 runs if you can get them. I'm sorry.
One bad inning, and it's a new ball game. So.
We learned that lesson in Chattanooga. We were up 5-1, gave up 8 unearned runs in the top half of the inning, and got beat 9-6.
Yeah,
so you got to keep piling on.
That's correct.
So 2-0 pitch to Conrad. That's a hard hit. Line drive into center. It gets past the center fielder. Kinsey scores easily. Caroline's on her way with a stand-up double and her third RBI of the day.
Wow,
that ball was smoked.
Man, I told you, this cool air, my favorite time to hit. I'm going to tell you, you know, you miss hit one and you're going to know it because you're going to have the yellow jackets, bumblebees, whatever you want to call them, in your hands. But I'm telling you, if you connect right now with this thin air, that ball is on the move.
Well, this next game, you guys are going to have to get a little bit closer because it is kind of cool.
You should have brought more clothes like I did. And so now Maddie Owens, the courtesy runner for Caroline at second. Still nobody out, bottom of the fourth inning, and it's 9-0 Lady Jackets as Carly Graham steps in, takes that pitch, low it inside, ball one, and now the coach is going to come out, and we're going to move some players around. Looks like, as I think she's going out, and not sure what we.
Saints are leaving early again.
Yeah, I think it's the when Maddie Owens was on second last time, she argued that, and and here's the thing, our girls are taught to start behind the bag, so that way whenever you move, you take that one step forward, your back foot is still on the base.
They're rocking back as the pitcher rocks back, so it should put them in time with the release.
So. And she's arguing that again with, I think, to no avail to the base umpire.
99.9% sure that's the pitcher's mom as well as the coach. Am I correct?
You are correct, sir.
Wow.
So, and
I never would have guessed that.
Deasia Lothar is a senior, as East Lawrence has 3 seniors on their team, and she's one of them. Now Carly Graham steps in. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. We're bottom of the fourth inning. And that pitch, a hard hit, line drive right at the right fielder. Owens caught off the bag. She dives back in, but it's safe. Carly really smashed that one, but unfortunately right at the right fielder right.
Yeah, and it was curving to the right, but she made a good catch there.
Yeah, wow, and if that one gets by.
Yeah, another 2 foot, and that ball's not caught.
So now Macy McNabb with an inside-the-park home run last time. Austin still texts me. He said he's going to get redemption next game. We'll see. So Macy steps in. Change-up. Good pitch.
Man, I am surprised that we have not seen that pitch more.
Yeah, no doubt, because that's we've seen it twice. I know. Struck Alexis out to start the game for us, and then
if you can throw that pitch for a strike, why not throw it?
No doubt. 0-1. There's a change-up. Called strike, belt high right down the middle. Macy not looking for it 2 times in a row. I mean, as you said, and hey, I'd throw it again right here.
You ain't kidding.
So now I'm sorry, Kinsey. She threw Kinsey a changeup, and she sat back on it and hit a line drive to center.
Yeah, I mean it's flat.
Yeah,
it's coming across the plate.
So it got a little hump in it too. 0-2, changeup way inside, ball one. I think if Macy just stays still, she probably hits that one. So Logan Shelton's down in South Georgia listening to us as well. So
your big brother
agreed with us. Oh, no doubt. He sent me one. He said he's giving it to Austin right now.
Yeah.
So Logan, if you're on Facebook Live, let me know how the microphone on Facebook Live is working. That pitch, another changeup, misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to McNabb. It was 0-2, and now she's back to 2-2.
She's been throwing a lot of changeups since you guys said that, so let's see what.
I mean, I'd throw it every pitch.
There's a fastball, line drive to right, and right at her again, tailing away as Zakira Wright makes another play as they have really positioned her in the right spot.
They got her home run last time. That was almost there again.
Well, she hit a ground ball down the first base line and got that inside the park.
from my view, that ball was very close to being trapped.
And there was nobody out there. I agree.
Yep.
So now 2 outs. Megan Johnson steps in, and she's 0 for 2, and she's due in this game. And she's hit both to the right side. There's a pitch way outside, ball 1. And, guys, I got my pants. I'm just waiting for the end of this half inning to end so I can put them on.
I just don't know why you're not wearing pants.
I mean, we're out in public. I've got shorts on. Not my undershorts either. So 1-0 pitch to Johnson. That is a changeup, misses low.
Smart play.
And a good heads-up base running by the freshman as she steals third.
Well, third baseman's so far off, and the shortstop's way back. It's been like that all day. I was wondering why we didn't run earlier, but hey, good job.
Maddie just sit back there quietly and picked her spot and took it.
I wonder if she left early.
I'm sure according to the other side she did.
So 2-0 pitch to Megan.
There
Hit line drive up the middle. An RBI single by Megan Johnson.
Yeah,
and a big 2-out hit.
Big 2-out hit and a big stolen base.
Yes.
Likely she might not score on that, or at least there's going to be a play at home. She's third, so she walks home.
Because she hits that ball hard, so you would have had to play at plate, but you're right. But she needed that hit right there. That was a beautiful swing.
Yeah.
And
got a little confidence.
Guess what
here.
they did, Jeff?
Hey, they messed up your scorebook
messed
again.
up my scorebook.
Well, now Gracie Arnold is up to bat. I think Coach Luke's going to put in a base runner for Megan, as it's going to be Madeline Schumann, looks like.
Mad Dog, as they call it.
Mad Dog. She's going to come in to run for Nemo, or Megan Johnson, sorry. So.
But, yeah, we talk about them messing up my book. That means we batted all the way through the order, and I've got to scratch out the next inning to keep this one going, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah,
we're the ones batting. So.
Gracie Arnold's up 2 for 2 on the day.
I would gladly mess up my book any day.
And there's a ground ball into 5-6. Actually cut off by the shortstop. Schumann was off with the pitch and can't get anybody, and that's an infield single for Gracie Arnold.
Yeah, luckily that Schumann was gone with the pitch, so that probably saved us right there.
Where's the winning run at?
It is at first base. Actually, the winning run was scored in the first inning, but the game-ending run is there. What happened? Oh, he mentioned it.
He's trying to.
Yeah, he said it.
He's trying to. I just asked where they were at.
So, Lisa Johnson, we have radio out here.
Need to get some. Do they?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, we've called Megan that about her whole life. So, love her. There's a ground ball. Past third. Schumann's going to score easily. Anna Lewis on her way to second, and a 2-out double by Anna Lewis, and it's now 11-0, and Gracie Arnold in at third. And just a little check swing by Anna, hit right inside the base.
Just did her thing right there and put it in the hole right where she wanted it. So, nice job. And, hey, I'm glad they're listening out there.
Lisa, for the record, I didn't know what they called her. I thought it was weird.
Lisa knows what we're talking about.
They got the game live and
That's right.
listening to us just sit here and talk about it and have a good time.
Yeah, they got a nice little crowd out there. Darren's kicked back in his chair with his feet on the fence. Now, back to the top of the order, Alexis Teams, as she hits a ground ball short, and that's going to end the first game as the Lady Jackets with a 12-0 victory over the East Lawrence Lady Falcons. As we're here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Georgia High School game shortening procedure as 15 after 3, 12 after 4, and 8 after 5, and the Lady Jackets one game away from advancing to Columbus.
Yeah, nice job of these ladies. I said they would look good in practice and warm up, and they proved it right here. I mean, from the get-go, they've been hitting and they've been fielding great.
Man, we are one game away. We can do that next game. It'll be time to make some reservations.
Yeah, I think that's the only pitcher that East Lawrence has. So we're going to take 2 minutes, come right back for our All-Star Motors post-game show for Game 1, and take a little break, let Brian play some spots, and get ready for Game 2. So we'll be back in 2 minutes.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome. Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets. Century Bank of Georgia, Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family has been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. My dad is a 1971 graduate of Rockmart High School, and I'm a 2005 graduate of Rockmart High School. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
Hey folks, this is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, General Manager of All Star Motors. See Donis Baines for a great deal on a new pre-owned vehicle and drive it home today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your job is your credit. And remember, All Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Also, check us out at www.allstarmotorco.com. And we have that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's 770-684-2277.
This is Coach Luke. Now back to Rockmart High School girls softball.
All right, back at Rockmart High School as Game 1 has concluded. The Lady Jackets with a 12-0 victory here in Game 1 over the Lady Falcons of East Lawrence. And, guys, something I don't think we realized, but Emily Register, 4 innings, 35 pitches, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, no hitter.
I'll be darned.
That's it.
Chris and I knew that. We just didn't want to say nothing.
Sure you did. All right, so no hitter by Emily Register. The Lady Jackets scored 12 runs on 15 hits, no errors in the game. As Alexis Teams 2 for 4, Emma Evans 1 for 2, Kenzie Jones 3 for 3. Emma Evans had her 3rd home run of the year. Caroline Conring 2 for 3, Macy 1 for 3, Gracie Arnold 3 for 3, Megan Johnson 1 for 3, and Anna Lewis 2 for 3. So 15 hits between those 9. So the Lady Jackets really do a number on Deasia Lother and the Lady Falcons of East Lawrence here in Game 1.
It'll be interesting to see if they've got anything else to throw at us there. And, Jeff shaking his head no, and probably going to agree with him just from what I've seen here. And, I hope the next game goes the exact same way.
Well, it wouldn't hurt my feeling if it goes 3 because it's going to get cold here. And, somebody didn't bring a jacket, and I don't have a daughter to bring me one. So,
yeah, stark difference between the games of, this whole season. I mean, it's been extremely hot. And
oh, yeah, we're used to 95 degrees, and really up until last week, it was like that even in the first week of October, and then all of a sudden it cooled off last week. And then with the rain that came in, it's a little chilly here in this shade.
Talking about that, too, the field is playing excellent. I mean, you can't even tell that it really rained other than the darker colored dirt, but field has not been an issue at all today. It's Coach Luke did a great job of getting the field ready and getting everything going today. So it'll be interesting to see what he does with his lineup in Game 2. I really
I really expect for it to be the same as it was last week. You come out with a 12-0 victory here in game one. Carly Graham in the circle. No real reason to throw Emily, even though she only threw 35 pitches. But you go ahead and start Carly, I believe. You got Emily waiting.
Yeah,
and
and heck, well, a lot of pitchers don't even get warmed up.
Yeah.
From 35
pitches. No
pitches.
doubt. But if you do have to get to Columbus, and she did only throw 35.
That's why you said that. You didn't get warmed up. I would continue with her just because she hasn't thrown any pitches. And, what do you have? I mean, you want to win?
You do, but you also have the thing of you really don't want anything to happen. So you just come away with a 12-0 victory. You've got her in waiting there. So you go ahead and go with Carly because you're going to have to, at some point in time in Columbus, because we only play one on Thursday, you're going to play two, probably two on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to go ahead and get that game experience. Carly's only thrown 32 innings on the year, where Emily now has thrown 101 innings. So,
well, it's all in the coaching style because here's the deal.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything unless we get there.
No
so
doubt.
I'd go ahead and be done with it now. And she's pitching. She's on fire.
Yeah, and it's nothing at all against Carly. I mean, Carly is.
She's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and she's been throwing it really well.
We talked about that.
19-1 victory. So, and he's got a lot of, a lot of confidence in Carly. As since her freshman year, she's been throwing for him. So, so it'd be interesting to see what he does.
The injury is just kind of, being out for nearly 10 weeks there, it set her back a little bit. So this will be a good time for her to get some more innings.
Oh, no doubt, without a doubt. And you really, you just come away with a 12-0 victory. That they didn't even get a hit. So you just kind of go with it there. So, but this has been our All-Star Motors post-game show, as we kind of not really a whole lot to talk about. Lady Jackets with 15 hits, Emily Register with a no-hitter. And we're one game away from Columbus, and next Thursday at 4 o'clock.
Under 40 pitches. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, 35 pitches through 4 innings. That's
four inning ball game.
And she had 5 strikeouts to go with it. So, all right. Well, we're going to throw it back to Brian at the station for a little while, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for Game 2. So, guys, we'll get a break, stand up for a little while, and all right, we'll be back in 15 minutes.